Welcome. I'm Kenneth Jiu-Jitsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Everything that I share and say and do is for a reason. If this sounds like a contradiction, there isn't. Investigate further. For those who are new to the channel, I urge you to go over these videos. There is many jigsaw puzzle pieces of gold, keys to the mystery, secrets, allegories and allograms being revealed from studying day and night since the year 2011. I've just woke up. 2011. I'm here to glorify my Father, the invisible light, spirit and love through the image that's formed in us, the Lord Jesus Christ, Christ Sophia, which is the love, wisdom and power of our source, with the dweller that's in us. We are told we are the temple of God. It's about the mystery. We must understand the truth, the mystery. It's the last trumpet, okay? The trumpet that's blown, the last trumpet, is the fulfillment and the fullness of the mystery being revealed in us. Okay, so I've got something really exciting to share with you. So 2 days ago, I went on a walk with my son. Coming back home, on my front door there was a butterfly. Yesterday, my sister messages me and says there's a butterfly flying around a conservatory. Now this is a wonderful symbol. The butterfly, victory, the transformation into a new creature, new creation. We're about to fly. Right. So last night, I'm sat on my bed and spirit upon my mind, I go back over iPet Goat 2 in my mind. I've watched it that much over the years. It's like spirit saying, there's more. There's something missing. And I'm looking, right, in my mind's eye. And then it hit me. Now, there is a wonderful sister, Mark's 1234 Golf. She sent me a message and she sent me this video trying to show me about the ancient zodiac, bless her. And she actually mentioned she didn't think spirit was with her communicating. Oh boy, he is. Okay, he is. Spirit is with her. For her to share this with me in connection with iPet Goat 2 and the times that we are in, that was the works of spirit. Now, you heard me mention in my previous videos, I love symbology, simple interpretation. It's the language of God, okay? It lifts the veils, and I've been studying it for many years now, especially the Egyptian hieroglyphs, going through the Emerald tablets, the mysteries, Enoch, the Apocrypha, etc. And symbolism, especially with the ancient civilization and ancient symbols, words and numbers, etc. It was so important that I grasped the interpretations. I learned a lot about it. And this was the works that Spirit got me to do over many years, especially for the time that we are in. And now you're going to see why it's so important. So you heard me mention about the Egyptian depiction of Christ as the Christ, as a bird, all right, which is Horus, the Christ. Many would not accept that, but that's fine. This was for the initiates, as mentioned by Thoth in the Emerald tablets. This was something that Spirit revealed to me. Now, this sister, bear with me, was sharing this with me. Okay, so here we've got Jupiter and Mars, and this is in Stellarium, but looking at the ancient zodiac. So this is the Egyptian. So we have Horus, the merchant, Jupiter, as I mentioned in my previous videos. Then we got Mars, Horus, the red one, which is connected with the red man, Adam. Right? Now remember, we flipped from the first earthly man, Adam, to the heavenly man, Adam, but we're still pinned to the old man. The two twins, they become one. All right? We are a new creature and a new creation. But what we are seeing here is the Jupiter and Mars conjunction. Let me just share another image. Bear with me. So we've got going on right now. Let me just pull up the time. Today, right, we've got the Jupiter and Mars conjunction. All right, they're together. Today, it starts separating. All right, we've seen this image before in iPad Go 2. What are we looking at? And again, remember, Jupiter is Horus, the merchant, which I explained a bit about in my previous videos, and Mars, Horus, the red one, connected with the first earthly man, Adam. That's flipped to the heavenly man. They're both together. We see it here. Mars, Jupiter. All right, the fire from Mars. iPad Gate 2. All right. Remember, our God is consuming flame, and the sun comes in the name, which means nature. So I was like, okay, this is what we're seeing. Okay. Mars and Jupiter. If you look in the video, it's got stripes. That's Jupiter. And you notice the entrance looks like the back of the tonsils, like the back of the mouth. Why? He's the Word. Okay. And so we see him on the boat. The boat is also in Sagittarius. We see this ship shape out of the constellation. And the moon is going into the boat today until the 17th, where it's like it cuts the anchor off. Let's go back to iPad Go 2. Oh, bear with me. Because, and let's keep this in mind, so we just had Jupiter and Mars together. That close, the fire is blowing, should we say, over Jupiter, and we bear the stripes of Jupiter, which has also got the eye of Ra, or the Christ, the Christ. Okay. Then we get this scene, right? The fish release the captives, Pleiades. They jump into the ship. Well, I just showed you the moon is moving into the ship today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 17th. If you've been following me, things will be shouting out at you. So there could be a possible shift, a transformation, a translation, a bridging into a wonderful timeline. This is why this depiction of the Christ is red. I just want to share that with you. I'm going to pause it there. So, with that now being shared, we are, again, in high watch, keeping us on our toes, growing with wisdom and knowledge as we wait for this wonderful, supernatural, mystical transformation with our lives. The firmament declares the glory of God's handiwork. The luminaries are for signs and for seasons. I showed you the framework of the spirit man in us written in the stars. and I look at the world as a screen. It's all symbols. Hence, I learned the symbology, symbol interpretation, dream interpretation, the Egyptian hieroglyphs, the allegories, the allograms, the mysteries. I love going deeper into hidden knowledge. As I mentioned, the Bible is occulted. It says it's for God to conceal a thing and for the kings to seek it out. It's a mystery, and there's so many verses that talks about, here is the mystery. Here takes wisdom. Okay, it even mentions about the allegories in the Bible. It's a very symbolic, allegorical scroll. All right, Bible means scroll. So what is the mystery? Okay, we get movies like The Wizard of Oz. In fact, let me pause there. All right, with Dorothy going to a strange place, another world. And there's lots of allegories in it. And we've had a Mandela effect with Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. We have Back to the Future, where we see these connections with our own reality, these patterns, these events. Again, Marty, it's all about Marty going on his journey through the space-time continuum, going into strange worlds in another time, etc. And he's growing, learning, correcting the errors, etc. Then we have Alice in Wonderland, which is mentioned in the movie Matrix. Again, another protagonist going into a strange world through a fall. All right. And there's, over the years, there's many allegories that we've come across and found great revelation with. This is my favorite. This is always stuck in my consciousness and I never understood why. All right. Charlie the Chocolate Factory. Okay. Willy Wonka. The Chocolate Factory. Again, there's been a Mandela effect with this. And I love the scene where they're going through the garden and he talks about imagination. All right. Singing about the power of imagination, which is so important, apparent, because it's connected to the Christ, the third eye, the Christ, consciousness. We are the temple of God. We were supposed to get our thought, word, and deed in order. For judgment begins at the house of God, and we are that house. Right? We make all the investments in heaven because the kingdom is within. We must turn away from the world. Then we have other movies with allegories, like, okay, and there's a deeper message in these movies. And I've had to really pay attention and be present. What is being revealed? And so Spirit put me through a process in the beginning of my awakening where my third eye opened up. I become more sentient and awake. As I mentioned, it almost killed me. And so I got a depth perception. I can see on multi different layers of a presentation. Again, what is the mystery? We can clearly see there's allegories in these movies and there's so many more. Truth all around us in poetry, music videos. We got it in Enoch, the Apocrypha, Bible. What is the mystery? Well, it's about you. Okay? It's about us going on our unique journey into a strange world. Okay? In a strange land. We are the aliens in a foreign place. We left our first estate. So solve the riddle of this world. It's not real, as I mentioned in my videos. So what's this about? That which is not real to that which is real. You're the temple of God. All right? The mystery is in here and it's about you. For example, the book of Revelation, the patterns of the book of Revelation can also be found throughout all the other books in the Bible. It's about the I am. It's about Sophia Christ, the soul, your source with spirit. By the grace of God, I am what I am. This is the mystery. You, us, have been in a strange world that's not ours. Okay? This has been a shadow century copy, a quantum biological AI simulated machine world. This wasn't the real world. Did you pass the test? Did you flip from the first earthly man Adam to the heavenly man Adam, becoming meek, which is also a depiction of Christ who inherits everything? Did you become a new creature, a new creation? This is what's being asked. Did you pass the test by turning within? All right, trusting the I am, going by things unseen with faith, not by things seen. This is like a description, a manual to you in a, should we say, metaphor, video game. All right, in a strange world. You are a star-born man, as mentioned by the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. That's all I'm going to share with you for now. Keep watch. As I've mentioned in my previous videos, as told us in the Bible, the Olivet Discourse, there is a mystical, supernatural transformation about to occur. All right. We were told this in the sacred and ancient texts, ancient civilization on their cave walls, on monolithic buildings. It's in our music videos, movies, poetry. It's in our books that we were reading as kids. It's always been there, truth in plain sight. There's no excuse, as told us in the Bible. I'm Kenneth Andre, Tenjutsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Love you guys. Have a good day.